long weekend in Perth, taking a day off extra Friday, and we're going to head out to a new location. Possibly we'll see some woodlines, but we're actually hunting for CC Hunt trail that goes from Woolgangie to Gnarlbine Rock.
Charles Cooke Hunt was one of those great unknown explorers. He pushed through the bush east of York in the mid-1860s, making wells in the hope of allowing farming to extend towards the Kalgoorlie region, even though that was unknown at that stage. We are going to follow a section of his route from Woolgangie to Yerdanie Rock and then to Gnarlbine Rock.
Alright, we've met up at Mawson and we're going to head off towards the north, or east actually, and go to find the Charles Hunt track.
What you doing, mate?
Getting flies out of my eyes. Changing tyres. Developed a fault.
On our eastward journey we stopped at Carralee. We first visited this place when there was an abandoned building, and this was about 50 years ago. In 1959 the hotel and petrol station looked like this.
This area was the old Carralee Hotel. The railway station was just sort of behind where the trucks are parked. We came here many years ago as kids, and there was a building still here, and I remember Grandma rifling through some of the old clothing that was here. One thing that is left is that oleander tree behind us. They seem to survive in a lot of places. And there's some pepper trees over there. They always good indicator that people lived in an area before. We've arrived at Woolgangie and we're going to have to walk across the road to see if we can find the track. I can't see it from where we are.
Great Eastern Highway was quite busy while we're out here, so we chose to walk across the road to stop the confusion by having our cars parked on the side. Walking around made it so much easier to find the start of Hunt's track, and once we found it we headed off to Yerdanie Rock.
That's Yerdanie Rock, isn't it?
Yep, Yerdanie Rock now, and we're climbing up to the top with our old man legs. Had to bring the old man legs because we use our young ones.
The summit of Yerdanie Rock has a large cairn with a very old post in the middle. These cairns were used as sighting markers to take bearings from other rocky outcrops.
As promised, I did say to these guys if they made stupid actions while we were filming, it was all going to go onto YouTube. So here it is.
This is a time-lapse of our dinner preparations as the sun, followed by the moon, set in the western sky.
But you look, all of these are those really old cans with the hole in the middle that was soldered.
They're all the same, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's even the holes in the middle.
Yeah.
They're different, but one's square, one's round.
Here's one that hasn't been punched out properly.
Yeah. '94 again, but this off around tin now. No, there's just a few bits and pieces, nothing like this. 1892.
Okay.
You can, if you turn over, you can see the two better on the back. That's the oldest dated thing you found.
Yeah.
This is definitely a rubbish pile, and these are the old tins we were talking about where the circle there sold it in, and they've all been punched out to use the contents. This is why we come out into the bush to look for stuff like this. It's interesting. This campsite could be 100 years old when they were making the original wells out here, and this is what gives us a bit of a buzz.
Probably out. Or has it been eaten? It's dead. He's not in there.
Yeah.
What a beauty, eh?
And this is the well.
Yeah. Nothing in there today.
Nope. You can see the reeds where it's all through there. That's where they would have been looking for to find where the water was. This is one of those other ones I reckon they've done a test trial on, because that's metal, is it?
Yeah, looks like the bottom of a metal plate. Or a tin.
It's a horseshoe.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah. Definitely a horseshoe.
Can't see any holes in it.
As we wander around the bush, we are always on the lookout for old treasures, and we are intrigued to find items we once considered common, now more than 50 years old and rarely seen today.
I still remember punching holes in the can like that.
Yeah, with a can opener.
It's really thick.
It's an old glass.
Nothing written on it, though.
Not on that bit anyway.
This actually looks like it had the pop lid on it.
Oh yeah.
It's a little...
No, that's how they sealed them.
Yeah.
So that's really old.
Yeah.
After exploring the area around Yerdanie Rock, it is time to move on. Our next stop is the Prince of Wales mine, and then on to Gnarlbine Rock. There will be a bit of track work for us to do on the way, as well as discovering some old woodline tracks before we get to Gnarlbine Rock, and another one of Hunt's Wells. We also find another beautiful pioneer well hidden in the scrub. Stay tuned for part 2.